Crime knows no frontiers. To combat the growing menace of the international criminal, the police forces of the world have opened up their own national boundaries. At their headquarters in Paris, scientifically equipped to match the speed of the jet age, 63 nations have linked together to form the International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol.
Salzburg, in 1 minute.
Thank you. Oh, can I help?
It's all right, thank you. I can manage. Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
It's okay. Accidents will happen. My glasses.
Your glasses? I will find them. They must be here somewhere.
Mr. Brownlee?
That's right.
Baron Untermeyer sent me to meet you. I'm his private secretary, Andre Castillon.
Oh, glad to know you.
There is a car waiting outside.
Oh, good, good. It's very kind of the Baron. Some fool woman broke my glasses on the train. I don't see very well without them.
Oh, I'm so sorry. If I can be of any help to you.
No, I'll manage all right.
Mr. Brownlee. It's been a long time since our last meeting.
The industrial press conference in Hamburg 7 years ago. Yes. Baron, I really appreciate having been chosen for this interview.
I'm assured you are the best financial journalist in Europe. Also, you are an American. That is of equal importance.
Well, how is that? I work for a British newspaper.
My holdings in the United States amount to some millions of dollars. My statement must be put over properly by one of their own countrymen.
Sounds like a big story, Baron.
Have a cigar.
No, thank you.
I'm going to retire.
Retire?
Yes.
You? This really will shake the stock markets.
No, Brownlee. That must not happen.
But, Baron, thousands of investors all over the world follow you almost blindly.
Exactly. You realize what would happen if this interview were reported by a journalist who was irresponsible or unscrupulous.
Yes. Financial chaos. This really is like handling a jar of nitroglycerin.
So, a little brandy to steady our nerves, huh?
Baron, the doctor said you were not to take any more alcohol.
Orders are made to be broken, especially doctor's orders. Brandy, Castillon. He worries more about my attacks than I do myself.
Attacks? So that's why... Baron, I didn't know that you were ill.
You see, a man may win a lot of battles in life, but he always loses the last, the one with age.
I'm terribly sorry. I've broken my glasses.
I'll get another one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you all right, sir?
Castillon!
Baron.
He's dead.
You can't release this, not yet. News of the Baron's retirement is one thing, but I can't hold back this kind of news. Hello?
It'll start a panic.
Hello, I want to call London, please.
said your report on my death was erroneous. Retract it at once. No, I'm not at home, and you can't call me back. Even a financier is entitled to some privacy.
You are Paul, transcript of Brownley's report.
Any news of Brownlee himself?
No, his photograph is on the wire to all countries. He'll find it very difficult to get out of Germany.
If he tries. Brownlee's no fool. If you were in his shoes, where would you head for?
The nearest police station for protection. Think of the thousands who've lost all their money. They'll lynch him if they get to him first.
False report. Why would a man like Brownlee try such an elementary trick? He'd know he couldn't show his face again.
He must have made a fortune, Paul. Money builds a good high fence.
30 years a reporter, respected by financial people all over the world. It doesn't make sense.
Everybody likes to make money. I wish I could. I'd give a lot of it just to know where Brownlee is now.
To headquarters.
Headquarters answering. Go ahead, please.
Captain's East here, priority. Notify Interpol headquarters, Paris.
We found the body of James Brownlee.
Just come in.
Murder as well as fraud.
Brownlee must have been killed as soon as he phoned his newspaper.
If it was Brownlee. We've already had a phony death. We need a quick check. The real Baron knew Brownlee. He could identify the body.
I'll arrange it. What about the fraud angle?
Have a financial expert check the stock market. Find the man who made money on the death report. You'll find Brownlee's killer.
It's Brownlee.
We think he was a victim of fraud himself, and he really believed he saw you die.
But he knew me.
Not without these. Somehow they managed to break them. We found the pieces in the pocket. His eyes must have been very bad.
What are you doing about finding the killer?
Interpol has been notified, and
I said, what are you doing, Captain?
Baron, every possible angle is being checked, but these people are very clever. They even used a house like yours in order to impress Brownlee.
Whose?
It was unoccupied. The owner was away in South America, and we traced it through Brownlee's telephone call to London.
I want the murderer found, quickly. Thousands of people have lost money. My own personal prestige has suffered irreparable harm. The men responsible must not get away.
We're working, Baron.
Then work harder, Captain.
Will you place a call to Paris, please? Interpol headquarters.
Glad to see you, Captain.
Not as glad as I am to see you. In this case, an Interpol representative on the spot will be invaluable.
It won't help, but we found who made money on the false report.
Who?
Just about every operator in the world. As soon as the news came out, they all began to sell short, knowing that would be a big drop in the Baron's companies.
And they were right.
Thousands made some kind of money.
And there goes our best lead.
What about the house? How closely did this other place resemble the Baron's?
Close enough for Brownlee. Though he was half blind, I had an optical check made of what was left of his glasses.
Any lead on his arrival?
My men are still checking. No lead, no descriptions.
Wait. We are wrong. We do have a description. The man who impersonated the Baron must look about the same.
Yes, of course.
And Brownlee knew the Baron, so he even has to sound like him. Every gesture perfect.
An actor.
I'll put it through to Paris, circulate all countries.
And all theatrical agencies.
Can you get a photograph of the Baron?
Yes, of course. I have one taken straight away.
Monsieur Duval, this thing about my impersonator. There must be quite a few men who could impersonate me.
Not as many as you would think.
Well, in Berlin once, there was an actor who played me on the stage.
When?
About 5 years ago.
Do you remember his name?
I believe he was Polish. The name ended with Sakovich, something like that. The play was about a wicked capitalist, like myself.
We can check with Berlin.
I remember it vividly. I was garroted in the last act. I died very badly.
Someone gave a better performance this time.
I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
Thank you for your cooperation, Baron.
Bye.
I hope they'll find him.
I think it may be very difficult, Baron.
Peter Salanovich here. Do you know Peter Salanovich?
The actor? He's gone.
Gone where?
I don't know. Someone called him on the telephone and he left, just like that.
When was that?
I don't know.
You must have some idea.
Is it day or night outside?
It is morning.
Then I don't know. I only think at night.
All right, John. Tell him to pick him up the moment he crosses back. Goodbye.
Salanovich?
The West German police traced him, but the bird had flown.
At least we know he exists.
Whoever briefed Salanovich must have known the Baron pretty well. Voice, manner, expressions.
That secretary, Castillo, he could have done it. He knew we were checking on the actor angle as well.
Or the Baron himself. We'll start with the secretary first. A description to Mornay might produce something.
Better than that, we've got his picture.
Good. We can blow up the print and send it over the wire transmitter to Paris.
Jean, something for you.
What is it?
Priority from Paul Duval at Salzburg. Urgent record check. Name, Castillon.
It won't be for long.
Andre, please, why don't you come with me?
No. If I leave now, it would give the whole game away.
But they will never find us. Andre, you've made a fortune. Isn't that enough?
I've made it, but I haven't got it yet. Some of that money may take 3 months to come through.
3 months? That is taking too big a risk.
Listen, Marty. At the moment, even if they suspect, the police can't prove a thing. But if I suddenly disappeared with the Baron's attractive housekeeper, they'd be after us like wolves.
What if they find Salanovich?
They won't. I've sent them into Eastern Germany.
Prison sentences, 2 years, 4 years, several minor periods, all for fraud. Baron, your secretary is a convicted criminal.
I know. You think I'm a fool? Castignon's record is one of the reasons I employed him.
A known confidence man?
Set a thief to catch a thief. Or recognize one. One does meet them in business, you know.
Baron, look at the facts. This man
You
came
look
to
at
you
the facts, Captain, and you'll realize he couldn't have done it. This fraud must have cost thousands to organize. Where would he find the money?
Your money, Baron.
Yes. He had powers. No. Ridiculous. Unthinkable.
Try thinking about it, Baron.
I don't believe it. He's had too many opportunities in the past to make money. Why suddenly start now? What was his motive?
Money in itself is a motive.
He knows he'll be well looked after when I retire.
Would you tell us his salary, Baron?
It's adequate.
I'm sure it is. How much?
3,000 marks a month.
A man handling millions on your behalf might have bigger ideas, Baron.
3,000 a month is more than I spend on myself. You'll be suspecting I did it next. I almost wish I had. Next time I'm killed off while I'm still alive to hear about it, I'll make another fortune. For you, too.
They're going. And not looking very happy either.
I do not know how you can be so calm. Do you know I cannot pass a policeman in the street?
You should learn to control your nerves. There's no reason to worry.
You know, we could be wrong. What do you think?
I don't appreciate his sense of humor.
You mean about making us rich next time he came back to life?
Yes. Back to life. We have only checked the people who made money out of the Baron's death.
Yes.
That's why we are wrong. We want someone who made money when the Baron was found to be alive.
I don't understand.
It's quite simple. When the story broke, everybody in the world knew, or thought they knew, that the Baron was dead. But there were two people who knew he was still alive.
You mean the Baron and the man who made the fraud?
With the report of the Baron's death, thousands of people began to sell. But the fraud artist knew he was still alive. He'd buy, and go on buying right down to rock-bottom prices.
Knowing that the stocks would go up again. Uh-huh. More research work for Interpol.
Check your books and call me again. Thank you. It's a stockbroker named Collard in Geneva.
So?
He's the one, all right. He had a large order on his books to buy all Untermeyer stocks when the price went down, placed weeks before the fraud.
Can we prove who placed the order?
Yes?
That's it then.
He thinks the order came through one of the Baron's own investment companies.
Which is just the way the Castillo would have to do it.
I'm sorry you're leaving, Miss Weber. You've been a perfect housekeeper to me. I shall find it very difficult to replace you.
Thank you, Baron.
Is it too late for you to change your mind? Oh, excuse me. Hello, Untermeyer. George Collard? Oh, yes, Geneva. I remember. Forgive me, please.
I'll come back.
Yes, go on.
Andre,
What is it? What's the matter?
it's the stockbroker, George Collard.
Well,
He's on the phone to Untermeyer.
I had no knowledge of this. The men responsible must not get away. I'll check and call you back.
The police want to see my books.
Let them. Give the police full cooperation, Collard. This is no matter.
we've got to move out. Now.
What about money?
I'll attend to that.
I think it's something I can clear up quite quickly. Yes. Goodbye. Castillon.
Yes, Baron.
Collard! Yes. Yes, Interpol are working on it now. I see. Yes, right. Right, goodbye.
Is he going to cooperate?
Yes, he says that we don't need an order because Baron Untermeyer has agreed to an investigation.
He has. That means he's been told. He'll go straight to Castillon.
Get my car. Phone Baron Untermeyer. Tell him we're on our way.
Don't touch it, Baron.
Supposing I don't choose to obey your orders. If you kill me, you'll only get yourself in a worse mess.
You are still of use to me. I have no intention of killing you. Yet.
All right. No reply from Untermeyer. I'll try the radiophone.
For once you're in a business deal, you can't win.
With you? I don't make bargains with murderers.
What do you mean?
You killed Brownlee.
Nobody could prove it?
Andre, please let us get out of here.
Baron, you're going to...
You'd better let me answer it. Someone might become suspicious.
Hello. May I speak to Baron Untermeyer, please?
So sorry. The Baron is not available.
But I must speak with him. It's Castillo stalling.
I'll have him call you back as soon as he's free. Mm-hmm.
Can't get past Castillo.
The Baron must have forced an issue by now. Collard called 15 minutes ago.
Castillo sounded as cool as ice.
What exactly is it you want?
Two things, Baron. I want you to call the Chase National Bank in New York and have $150,000 transferred to my account in Mexico City. Then call the airport And have your plane got ready for my use.
You have authority to order the plane yourself?
Maybe I would like to see you play secretary, Baron.
Andre, please, you are wasting time.
Pick up the phone.
Andre, please.
You heard me, Baron. Make the calls.
They're going to kill me anyway. Why should I do what you ask?
I warn you.
I'm not frightened of you, Castillon. For the past 12 years, I've seen enough of your conceited pride.
You fool. It might have gone off.
I know how to die. But have you got the courage to kill me? Can you look into my eyes and pull that trigger?
It's Duval and Zist. They are coming in.
Get to your chair.
The Baron will be breathing down our necks if we're wrong.
If he's still breathing.
Stand behind the door. If the Baron moves, shoot him down.
Do you expect to escape? I swear to you, they'll both die unless you send them away.
Baron, we...
Yes, gentlemen. What is it?
Well, we thought... Can we have a word with you alone, please?
Did you call Captain Cease, Castillon?
No, Baron. Monsieur Duval requested an interview over the telephone. I said you were engaged.
And so I am, gentlemen. Please come back later.
But...
Later, Captain Cease.
Sorry to have disturbed you, Baron.
Get it!
Andre!
Take him.
Don't touch him!
Fräulein. Don't be foolish. There's nothing you can do for him now. Hello, Jean.
Ah, Paul. Welcome home. I thought you had deserted Interpol for high finance.
I couldn't afford it.
Stakes too high, huh?
Much. As Castillon and Marie Weber have found out,
Well, they must have thought it would be easy money.
every criminal does. From the meanest pickpocket to the secretary of an international financier.
They pay for it.
Eventually. But somebody else pays for it first. In this case, it was Brownlee with his life. And hundreds of others who were nearly ruined. Here, Jean. Case closed.
For which Baron Untermeyer must be truly grateful. I suppose he'll be needing a new secretary now.
Yes, but I suggest you don't apply, Jean. I think the Baron has had enough staff problems to last him a lifetime.
Thank you.